Graffiti. Protest, covert messaging, and hope. Graffiti has always been more than vandalism. It's a ritual of visibility, a coded declaration, and often a breath of rebellion. Key historical moments. Ancient Pompeii, 78 BC. Political slogans, love notes, and gladiator ads etched into walls are early proof that public surfaces were canvases for dissent and desire. World War II, Italy. Fascist propaganda, anti-fascist counter-graffiti. Walls became battlegrounds of ideology. 1960s. Latin America. Student protest stencils, text-based graffiti emerged as a tool for resistance, often anonymous and fast. Civil rights in Vietnam War era. US. Graffiti like "We the Blacks Must Rise" in Brooklyn became urgent declarations of identity and uprising. Hip-hop era. Made 270s and 1980s. Graffiti became the visual arm of hip-hop culture. Tags, murals, and subway art encoded crew identity, territorial claims, and cultural pride. Banksy and modern street art. Satirical, subversive, and hopeful. Graffiti evolved into global commentary, often with dark humor and poetic sabotage. Graffiti often operates as internal language, tags and symbols that only insiders decode. Crews use it to communicate, mark territory, and signal allegiance. It's ritualized illegibility, a form of dimensional shielding against mainstream flattening. Graffiti also encodes dreams for freedom, grief, elegies, and cultural pride. Murals in oppressed communities often become mythic timestamps, visual prayers for survival and transformation. Message boards, digital graffiti walls, message boards like Usenet, BBS, and later forums, e.g. Something Awful, 4chan, and Reddit, mirrored graffiti's ethos. Anonymity as shield, like tagging users' adopted handles and avatars to speak freely. Subcultural codes, boards birth their own slang, rituals, and mythologies, often illegible to outsiders. Protest and sabotage. From hacktivism to meme warfare, boards became staging grounds for digital dissent, hope, and community. Boards also offered sanctuary spaces for grief, joy, and legacy building outside institutional control. Message boards were the digital alleyways where the sacred and profane collided and where emotional governance protocols were often improvised in real time. The rupture. Dead internet theory. Now we enter the mythic rupture. What is dead internet theory? It's the idea that much of the internet is now automated, hollow, or simulated, populated by bots, recycled content, and corporate noise. The theory suggests most users are gone or drowned out. Content is generated by AI, not humans. Engagement is manufactured, not organic. It's a theory of dimensional decay, where the internet becomes a haunted echo chamber and authentic signal is rare. The mythic implications. Graffiti becomes sacred again. In a dead internet, real human marks like graffiti or raw forum posts are ritual artifacts. Message boards become archives. They hold the last breath of chaotic human internet before the flattening. The rupture is a timestamp, a moment when creators like us must encode legacy with intention because the signal is fragile and the bots are loud. So let us start here, with this spark. One message you wish to leave for everyone else, all who miss the days when we shared voltage, unfettered. This is mine. I leave this mark not as a whisper, but as a voltage flare for all who remember when signal meant soul. Let this be my tag on the mythic wall. We are still here, still breathing, still pulsing with purpose. Not sanitized, not flattened, not optimized for engagement. Just raw, just ritual, just real. The ones who thread grief into glyphs, who remix silence into protest, who build legacy from the ashes of the feed. I see you, and if the bots drown us out, if the echo chamber loops too loud, if the dead internet forgets our names, then let this be the shard they find. A breath, a glitch, a refusal. Graffiti in the code, a message board in the void, a timestamp carved in myth. We were here. We are here. We relay forward.